Yeah, I told her I was thinking of packing up and moving out.
Bill Hutchinson, you crazy?
Yeah, I was just gonna tie the stock to the end of the wagon and move out.
You mean just leave the farm?
Yep, I was gonna do it before lottery day this year.
That's
Too late now.
That's crazy, Bill. Where will we settle? Why, your folks have farmed that ground since heaven knows when.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna move out. Too late now, though.
Bill, you talk the same way every year. No sense to it.
No, I suppose there's no sense to it.
A woman sees things like this clear. You just don't think about it at all. You go to summers, buy some nights, talk to folks. Why don't you look at it that way, Bill?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. The school teacher agreed with you, though. Get up!
That's the way, Pa. Hurry up. You miss all the fun.
Soon the men began to gather, staying around smoking, looking at the kids, talking about planting, rain,
Tractors.
taxes.
You know, Dickie Delacroix and a couple of kids had made a great big pile of stones in one corner of the square and were playing King of the Mountain.
The men stood together.
Away from the pile of stones, watching. Their jokes were quiet, and they smiled rather than laughed.
Nice looking folks, aren't they, Jane?
Yes, they're nice.
You don't see them all together, except on lottery day. Well, of course, there's Sunday's church, and some go to the Congregationalists, and some go to the Baptists, and some people like the Dunbars. They don't go nowhere.
Morning, Mr. Summers.
Morning, Tessie. I've got those patterns in.
I'll be over right after.
Morning, Jane.
Bill.
I want to talk to you.
Morning, Summers. Morning, Bill. Don't worry about me. I've got to see about the box and all for the job.
Well, it's the day.
Yeah, you gonna draw?
I have to. That's the rules.
You sat there in the post office and you told me you weren't gonna draw. You said you weren't gonna draw this year.
I know, but it isn't easy to find another school job this late.
At least you only draw for yourself. Tessie keeps talking about after. Starts me to sweat. Wants to get some patterns up to the summer store. After.
Well, I suppose you get used to it. I suppose if you've always had it, you don't really think about it.
I don't. I've lived in the village my entire life, and I don't get used to it.
Pa, can I stay with Dickie Delacroix? Can I stay with him?
No, Davy, you've got to stay with the family.
But Pa, the other kids got all the stones.
Davy, I said, David, I said. Look at them. They're having fun. All the kids are having fun. Why? That's all I want to know. Why?
You're a farmer. You know the answer.
It just stands to reason that you'd be able to find something in the books that says it has to be.
It's not my part of the country, Hutchinson. I don't make the rules.
It just stands to reason that you'd be able to try and find out the truth. That's all I say.
You can't argue with the folks about the lottery. I've tried.
No. Can't argue with folks. Well, it's a good day for it.
It ain't right! I've been telling them year after year. It ain't right!
Now, Grandsire, take it easy.
Now you listen to me, Floyd Summers. I'm the oldest man in this village. 77 years I've been coming to the lottery. Yes, sir, 77 years.
I know that, Grandsire, but...
Don't butt me. No, sir, don't butt me. I know what's right about the lottery. It ought to be chips of wood. One chip with the name of every family all in the big wooden box.
You know we can't do that. The box ain't big enough.
That's the way it was when I was a boy. Chips of wood. None of this here bitty pieces of paper. Paper, huh? What kind of lottery you expect to have with paper?
There's too many folks in the village for wood anymore.
Yeah, nobody pays any mind to the old ways. There ought to be marching, too. I remember marching and somebody sort of chanting like, yeah, that's what there ought to be on lottery day.
That That was a long time ago. Nobody remembers that anymore.
Yes, that's the trouble. Nobody remembers. Now you go ahead and take that
It's
box.
cracking. We ought to make a new one.
A new one? Listen to him. A new box? What? They used that box in my father's time for the lottery. And he told me it was made from the pieces of the box in his grandfather's time. Now you're supposed to be taking care of that box. Hey, year before last, saw it laying in Graves' barn. And this year, it's set right on a shelf in your store. Hey, is that any way to treat that box? They don't run lottery the way they used to. Hey, I've been in it 77 years and I ought to know.
Tessie, Tessie, come here.
What? Oh, excuse me. All right, Tessie.
Tessie,
What is it now, Bill?
where's David?
Playing with the other children. There, by the stones.
Get him over here.
Why?
We're hitching up. We're getting out.
Oh, Bill, we've got to wait for the drawing. We can't go now.
I said we're leaving now, Tessie.
First place, we came all the way into the village for the lottery. Second place, Summers isn't open till after, and I want to get those patterns.
After? Don't you suppose that
Bill, I'm surprised at you. Nobody else acts this way. You've just got to take it as it comes. You're a farmer, you know that.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, you didn't take on when the hog died of cholera before killing time.
Those are pigs. That's the stock. I can't help it if they get sick.
See, that's what I mean.
You won't go?
No, I won't. And neither will you. I don't get into village often, and lottery day is the one time I can see all the other women and talk. I'm not going home till it's all over in summertime. My goodness, though. You'd think it was something unusual. Lottery comes every year. It always has.
The lottery was conducted, as were the square dances, the teenage club, and the Halloween program,
By Mr. Summers.
who had energy and time to devote to civic affairs.
He was a jovial man, and the people were sorry for him because he had no children, and his wife was a scold.
He was busy in the middle of the square now with the large wooden box, setting it up and balancing it on a four-legged stool.
Let's see. Anybody want to give me a hand with the box? Oh, Mr. Martin. Steady there. Right on that corner. Steady there. That's good. All right, now we're going to do this fair and square. Last night at the coal mine's office, Mr. Martin and I made up the slips of paper.
What? It ought to be chips of wood. What kind of piddling lottery you expect to have a slip of?
Now, Grainside, don't need to rub Mr. Summers like that.
Now they're all in the box here. Anybody wants to can haul them out, check them over. Now it's time for the swearing in. Mr. Martin will administer the oath to me, and I expect as usual, we'll waive election.
It didn't used to be no election, Floyd Summers. I tell you, it used to pass from father to son.
All right. Now you, Floyd Summers, solemnly swear to carry out the duties of this lottery without fear, favor, or prejudice, bias, or any untoward acts of omission or commission, so help you.
I do.
All right, now we're going to proceed as usual, drawn by families as according to the rules.
Wait a minute. Now you wait a minute, Floyd.
Looks like another interruption. Morning, honey.
How do you like that? Clean forgot what day it was.
Oh, hello, Tessie.
Thought my old man was out back stacking wood. Then I looked out the window, and he was gone. And now I remembered it was lottery day, and I came a-running. Did I miss anything?
No, they're still talking away up there.
We were just beginning, dear. Now, could you please go stand over there? Now, we're we're gonna do this as usual, and let's get this over with so we can get back to work. Now, let me see. Check the list. Ain't everybody here? Oh, this ain't the drum. Just checking the list. Adams. Adams. Yeah, glad to see you. I missed you last Saturday. Adamson. Who's the Adams?
I guess you made it after all, huh, Miss Martin?
Well now, Tessie, between you and me, I knew it was lottery day, but you wouldn't have me leave the dishes in the sink now, would you?
Dunbar. Dunbar.
Where's Dunbar?
Dunbar, come on.
Who draws for Dunbar? Clyde broke his leg now, didn't he? Who draws for him?
Oh, I guess I will.
Oh, yes, that's the rule. Wife draws for husband. Except then, you've got a grown boy to do it for you, haven't you, Janie?
Well, Horace ain't but 16 yet, so I guess I gotta come for the old man this year.
All right, I've got that checked. Watson boy drawn this year? Oh, there you are, Charlie. Good to see your mother's got a man to do it. Suppose old man Warner's here.
You're darn right on there, Summers. What? I was just talking to you. Hey, I ain't missed the lottery in 77 years. Now let's get her done.
All right, grandsire, calm down. I was just joking. All right, now, well, that gets the list straight. All the rest is straight families. Unless anybody's got anything to add, we're ready for the drawing.
All right, go on.
All right, then. Adams. Adams. Yeah, hi, Steve. Just draw one. Don't look at it till after. Adamson. Adamson. Right, that does it. Anderson. Anderson.
Seems like they changed the order of the drawing, don't it?
Oh no, that's the way it's always been.
Seems like there's just no time at all between lotteries anymore. Seems like we got through with the last one only last week. I declare, the way time flies.
Time sure goes fast.
Delacroix. Delacroix.
There goes my old man.
Now don't worry, Agnes.
Dunbar. Dunbar.
That's you, Janie.
Well, if you ladies will excuse me.
There she goes.
Come on, Janie, you're holding us up.
I'm coming.
Folks shouldn't hold up the lottery day. It takes up a perfectly good morning as it is. Last year, I didn't get done half the things I meant to do in town.
You're right, Tessie. My old man says he don't like lottery day, 'cause I always run the bill up at Summers sky high.
Gunderson. Jane Gunderson.
There goes the schoolmaster. I'm not going to draw, Mr. Summers.
Now, Jane, you know the rules. It's your second year in the village.
I know, but I'm not going to draw.
Don't be contrary, girl.
Everybody takes their chances in the lottery. What makes you better? Swimming.
I don't believe in it.
Now, that is the point, Jane, and you know it.
Listen to her. She don't believe in the lottery. Y'all hear that? Well, we always had the lottery. Everybody knows that. Always have and always will.
Up in the North Village, they're talking about giving up the lottery.
Pack of crazy fools up in the North Village. Listen to this idiot. Nothing's good enough for her. You know, next thing you know, we're all going to be living in caves. Nobody work anymore. Live like that for a while and
They don't have the lottery where I come from. They stopped it years ago.
yeah, maybe so, but we ain't fools. Not here. It used to be a saying, lottery in June, corn will grow soon. Now, you listen to her with her books and ciphering. First thing you know, we'll all be eating stewed chickweed and acorns.
You're right, grandsire.
Yeah, we always had the lottery. Bad enough that ain't what it used to be with Floyd Summers up here joking and all. But we always had the lottery.
But why? Why? I tell you, they stopped it up north. More villages every year. And the corn grows just as high.
Nothing but trouble in that pack of fools.
Grandsire's right. You ain't no farmer, Gunderson.
Yep.
Lottery in June?
Corn
grows soon.
It's the way it's always been.
run that schoolmaster.
But nobody knows. You never tried. You just go on and on every year the same way.
You're darn tootin'. We're gonna go on doing it just the way we always done. What call as a young outsider to speak that way on lottery day? That's what I'd like to know.
Don't get raw, grandsire.
But can't you see there's no reason for it? No reason. I mean, year after year, for generations, on June 27th. If you'd only think, if you'd only try, if you were willing to use reason instead of blind obedience to a crazy, outworn tradition.
Now that'll be enough, Jane. You spoke your piece, now let's get down to business. Rule says if anybody balks, the committee draws for them. Now ain't that right, folks?
Certainly is. That's right.
Now, I'm gonna call you again, regular and proper. And if you stay mute, go right on and draw for you. Now which is it?
All right, I'll draw.
Fine, fine. Now let's get on. Hutchinson, Bill Hutchinson.
Get on up there, Bill.
There goes your man, Tessie.
Imagine the schoolmistress making such a fuss. She's no better than the rest. Everybody draws on lottery day.
Now, last one. Warner?
Yes, sir. I'm right here.
All right, grandsire. Take it easy. No rush.
This makes the 77th year I've been in the lottery. Yes, sir. 77 years.
Draw your slip now.
Yep.
All right, well, that does it. Martin, close the box.
Who's got it? What family? Read, sire. Let me see your paper. Let me see it. Will you let go of my hand, you hear? I can take care of myself.
Ma, is that Ma?
Who is it? What family's got it?
Quiet now, folks. Now, let's do this orderly. Come on now. What family's got the black slip?
There! Look! It's the Hutchinsons. Bill Hutchinson's got it.
Peggy, you run and tell your father it's the Hutchinsons. Go on, run.
Floyd Summers, I saw you. You didn't give him time to take any slip he wanted. I saw you. It wasn't fair.
Now, Tessie, be a good sport. We all took the same chance.
It wasn't fair.
Shut up, Tessie. Well, now, everybody, that was done pretty quick. Just 1 hour and 2 minutes. Now, we've got to be hurrying a little more to get done before noon. Now, Bill, you draw for the Hutchinsons family now, don't you? Yes. You got any other households in the Hutchinsons?
There's Dawn and Eva. Make them take their chance. Make them draw.
Now, Tessie, Eva's your daughter, but she's married now. Daughters draw with their husbands' families. I think you know that better than anyone else.
It wasn't fair.
That's it, Floyd. Guess that's only fair. Draws with her husband's family.
Well, now, Bill.
Yep, that's just it. Davy, Tessie, and me.
All right. And as far as John is concerned, well, that's you. As far as John for household's concerned, well, that's you too. All right. Now, Martin, you got the tickets for the Hutchinsons. All 3 of them.
Prepare in the box, Floyd.
All set then.
I think we ought to start over.
Now, Tessie.
It wasn't fair.
We'll have to get on. Are you ready, Bill?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Davey picks first, then you, then Tessie. Now you got that? Here, help little Dave.
Mrs. Delacroix, you could see. He didn't give him time. It wasn't fair.
Now, Tessie, don't make a fuss. It ain't fitting.
Now, Davey, I want you to pick one slip of paper out of this box, and I want you to hold it tight. You understand?
Sure, Mr. Governor.
All right, pick now. Just one.
I got one.
All right, now you better hold that for me, Martin. Now, Bill. That's right. Now, Tessie.
Oh, no, it
Come
wasn't
on,
fair.
Tessie.
Tessie, you've got to draw.
I hope it ain't a child. It don't seem right.
Yep, they don't run lottery the way they used to. I'm telling you, it ought to be chips of wood. used to be.
Quiet now, folks. Now, let's open the papers. Davy?
There's nothing on it.
Well. Bill?
Mine's blank.
Then I guess it's Tessie.
Oh no. No.
Show us the paper bills.
Let me
It's
see
just
the
the
paper.
rules.
No.
Tessie, let me see.
It's Tessie, all right.
Ma, I'm going over by the pile of stones, all right?
All right, Vicky.
It wasn't fair. There wasn't time, Bill. Oh, Bill.
I'm sorry, Tessie.
Let's
Too
finish
late
quickly
now.
now, folks.
Bill. There wasn't time. Bill.
Sorry, Tessie. You heard him. Lottery in June. One will grow soon.
It isn't true. It isn't true.
It's true, it's true.
Here, Ma. Here's your stone.
Oh, what a nice boy. What a nice big stone. You guys, you go on. I'll catch up with you later. I just can't run with all the arthritis in my knees.
All right. Where's Davy? Davy!
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there you go. Now, here's a little stone for you. Take it.
Sure.
Now, you come along with me, Davy.
Sure. I don't want to miss the fun. We got our after Ma now, huh?
That's right, Davy.
Listen, everybody. You gotta listen. It wasn't fair. There wasn't time.
Come on now, everybody. Agnes?
No.
Davy.
There wasn't time. Listen, you can't. Not to me. You can't do it to me. Agnes, Emily, Davy. Davy, not to me.
Davy?
No! No! Not the stone! No! I didn't do it right.
It was all over by noon. The sun was hot on the square, and the men stood around the blacksmith shop, smoking and talking about rain, tractors, and taxes.
And the woman gathered in Summer's store and bought yard goods and patterns and notions.
The little children played in the dust, throwing pebbles at each other.
The lottery was over for this year.
Lottery in June, corn will grow soon. Next year, next June 27th, well, maybe we'll learn.
Maybe there will be no lottery.
Maybe we'll begin to reason and find truth.
Maybe we'll learn we don't have to pick out folks in the lottery just because our fathers and their fathers did it. Because that was the way it always was.
Maybe next year there won't be a lottery.
It's up to all of us.
Chances are, there will be though.